What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching Keep Calm and Game On. In this episode, we're playing some more Darkest Depths. Now, I was talking to the developer on Discord today, and I've been recommending that he put in a flashlight attachment or a flashlight mode or something with a flashlight. You know, just having that option of turning on a little light in, so if you're playing in a darker area, you'll be able to see a little bit better. And I've been kind of saying it over and over again in every one of my videos, and he finally caved in, and he's been prototyping what a flashlight mode would look like. He said he's going to try to put that update out soon. And then when I got on Steam, I noticed that there was something that was updating on Darkest Depths. So I don't know if he's put it in yet or if he's still working on it. But I want to just make this quick video just to get my initial reaction, just in case it is in the game now. So we're going to hit the play button and see. If not, I'll just probably delete this video. I won't even bother uploading it. But we're going to find out. So let's hit play. New game. Building dungeon. It's probably not in the game yet, but we're going to find out. So let's grab this gun. Let's go over to here. Perfect dark. I think that's the mode we're thinking of. So I'm going to hit the 8 button. So now it's like super dark. Pretty dark. Yeah. I'm going to hit the 8 button. Okay. But how do I turn on the flashlight? That's the thing here. So, flashlight button. You see, oh god. You see a flashlight button anywhere, guys? Probably on the keyboard somewhere, right? Oh, there we go. Hit the tab button. Flashlight comes on. This is what I've been hoping for, everybody. Okay. So we're going to test this out. Again, this isn't like the final finished product. So this is just something he put together really quickly. But, I mean, this by itself adds so much to the game. I mean, holy smokes. Okay. Alright. So let's go through the main door. And let's see how this puppy handles. Alright, let's see. Got some baddies over here. Oh, goodness. Alright. Alright. The levels feel a lot bigger because, you know, your view distance is shortened considerably because everything's dark. So pretty much what you see with your flashlight is all you can see. So it could be a smaller room, but it feels a lot bigger because, like I said, your view distance is shortened just that much more. So I'm going to take out these guys real quick. Alright. Oh goodness, that was a little bit scary. Where you at? Somebody's shooting me. Did I kill all of the enemy spawns? I think I did. Okay. And because the game is called Darkest Depths, you know, having a mode where it's dark and a flashlight just makes sense. Like, I didn't even think of that to begin with. I'm like, Darkest Depths. I'm just like, okay. But the fact that everything's like super dark now, it like fits with the game. Like I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner, but it in my mind it just finally hit me that it makes sense. Okay. So I got another gun. So let's go through this door. And again, just having everything a little bit darker makes everything pop. Makes the colors pop a little bit more. All right, let's go through here. I mean, look how cool this looks. I mean, how big is this room? I don't know. I don't know how big... Wait, this is the room I've already been in. See? I didn't even know. Okay, let me back out. Let me back out of here. Everything's feeling more tense already. I'm feeling tense, guys. I'm like on the edge of my seat right now. There's a pot. Alright. Spooky, guys. I'm spooked. I'm spooked. Okay. Here we go. No, I killed everything in here. Nope, I did not. Thought I did. Didn't. The explosions look really good in the darkness, too. This guy does not want to die. Alright. It pretty much feels like an entirely new game. And again, this is an optional mode. I don't know if you'll be able to use the flashlight in just the normal, the normal filters. I would assume you would probably be able to, but the fact that this is just really dark really encourages you to use that flashlight. I even also suggested, if you don't want to have the whole dungeon be, this dark, you could have like certain rooms be darker than others, and then that would kind of encourage you to use your flashlight in those rooms, and then you can just, disable your flashlight in the brighter areas. Just having that option to illuminate things a little bit more. I like having options. Here we go. Okay, so I'm out of that. Just grab these orbs real quick. Okay, let me just switch my gun. And again, this was just thrown together really quickly, so I'm sure in the future it'll look a little bit more polished. But just this by itself is kind of what I've been wanting. All right, picked up those. All right. Where we at? Whoop. Trying to sneak up on me, not gonna work. Now, is there any other things I need to kill? I think I got everybody. In my last video, I recommended like making these crystals glow in the dark, because I think that would kind of be cool to see at a distance. You see just kind of some glowing crystals. A lot more glowing things. I like when things glow, especially if you play on this perfect dark mode. Just having things in the distance kind of glow like this, it kind of helps illuminate the room, but at the same time, it doesn't give everything away, and it still gives that illusion that you're in a bigger space than you actually are in. I mean, this is actually a pretty big room, but it just makes everything feel bigger, and it just makes things pop a little bit more. You feel a lot more depth. But, okay, I think we got to go through this door over here. So let me just grab this. Need more coins. Okay, don't got enough. Here we go. Boom. Nice explosion. And you see kind of the particle effects. They kind of glow. Oh, that was cool. A nice little silhouette of this bad guy out of the corner of my eye. Their glowing eyes look pretty legit. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh god, there's some fire. Is there something I'm missing? There's gotta be a spawn. Oh, those are nice crystals. See, if those glowed, if those were glowing in the dark, that would be sweet. Because, they kind of glow if you shine your light on them, but they're just kind of reflecting. I'd actually like to see them kind of glow, kind of like this color. That would be pretty dope, I think. But I've been begging the developer, like, put a flashlight, man. Make the levels a little bit darker. Put a flashlight, because I knew it would just add a whole different level to the game and give it a whole different feel. But at the same time, you still have those other options. So if you don't like, this particular filter or going around with the flashlight, you have that option to change at the beginning of the game. But this kind of just adds, a little bit different feel to the game. And, look at that. That looks pretty sweet. Some silhouettes. She's like, what is that? I don't know. I better go investigate. Got to be aware where you're going, You got to check. Got to make sure you don't walk off a cliff or something. Okay, we got some enemies spawning in here. I'm just going to investigate over here real quick. Pretty sure I don't want to step in that. I think that's a booby trap. I'm going to take out this, though. Oh, back up, buddy. Back up, buddy. I do think the gun needs to be illuminated maybe a little bit more, because it's kind of hard to tell which gun you have equipped. But just as kind of a rough draft of what the flashlight will look like. This is pretty good. Okay, alright. Take this thing out. There's a bunch of bad guys behind me. I don't know where, because I can't see. There we go. It's like I'm dodging projectiles. And then I know behind the projectiles there's got to be an enemy throwing them. I can kind of dodge, and there we go. Okay, there's got to be another spawning thing. And the cool thing is, there's a lot of roguelikes, even first-person shooter roguelikes, but I've never came across a roguelike where it's like dark like this. And the fact that this game is called Darkest Depths kind of fits. I think that makes sense. Because I've never really seen this done before in a roguelike. At least a first-person shooter roguelike. Even like a 2D roguelike. I've never seen... Well, I guess some of them have like torches and stuff where you can illuminate doors. I mean, like areas with a torch or whatever, but... This feels good. And because your view is so limited, whenever you come across new things, you're kind of like, oh, that looks cool. Instead of just like seeing everything like at the same time, you're like, okay, this is a pretty small room. I've seen everything. You kind of like explore as you go along, and the room feels a lot bigger and more grandiose than it might actually be. So, man, I'm telling you, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try it with a different filter this time, and let's see if the flashlight works. So if you happen to have this game, you activate the flashlight by hitting the tab button. Okay, it looks like it does work. Looks like it does illuminate things, even on the brighter filters. So I'm going to try using a brighter filter here. I'm just going to go with the dark one. This, because you got perfect dark, which is 8, which is like super dark. Wait, yeah, this is like the perfect dark one, right? So this is super dark. And then you just got the second one from the top, which is just dark. So I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to turn on my flashlight. So now you can kind of see what's going on in the distance. But at the same time, if it's a little too dark, you got the flashlight to illuminate things. I like that. Okay, let's do it. But it actually makes you feel like you're in a dungeon, and you know, you're like deep down in some deep dark dungeon type thing, the darkest depths of the earth. Because you know, demons, I mean, these things kind of look like demons. I don't know if they are demons. I'm assuming there's some kind of monster. I don't know if the lore has been made for the game yet, but you know, I imagine these guys being in the dark, like living in the dark. That's why they have like these eyes, these like beady little eyes, because they're way down in the dark. Again, these would look so cool if they just glowed, if they like gave off some type of illumination by themselves. I just like that. I like that. Okay, let's keep going. Like, I'm freaking out, guys. I am loving this. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Man, that looks cool. What is that thing? I don't know what that thing is. Oh, I've never been to one of these rooms before. I don't think I've come across this room before. Okay, we're going for it. We are going for it. Oh, there's poison around here too. Okay, let me just take out this thing. That's gone. This is gonna be gone. The poison looks really nice too, because it kind of glows. So that looks good. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Okay, alright. There's another one around here somewhere. Is that like a wormhole up there? What is that? I think that might be a jump gate. Thing that I can use to jump. Yeah, it looks like it is. Hit that. Boom! Nice. There's a lot of projectiles down there. Okay, I'm gonna try to go through this door. I like the door changes color too. I like it. On, off, on, off. There you go. Alright. Okay, so it's still locked. So there's still something in this room that I gotta take care of. There's still one of those enemy spawns. I think it's right up here. I think this is it. I think I killed it maybe. Let's go check. This light up? Nope. There's still one over here. So again, I kind of wish that some rooms it made it so it's kind of like a challenge where, say, for example, if you walk into a room, it's like you have to take out all of the enemy obelisk things, like the enemy spawns. You have to take out all those for the door to open. Then, like in another room, it's like you have to kill all the enemies for the door to open. And, you know, just putting just random rooms here and there where like all enemies have extra damage in this room and you have to take them all out before the doors will open. Instead of just having to only take out the obelisks, just having to clear out the entire room of these enemies, I think that would be cool. Because a lot of roguelikes are like that. Like the doors won't open in a dungeon unless you kill every enemy in the room. And that's kind of a hallmark of roguelikes. Okay, there's got to be another spawn up here somewhere. Let me see here. And maybe like having an upgrade where you can upgrade your flashlight to maybe illuminate even more. That could be a fun feature. I even kind of recommended like having like a flashlight in your left hand and just like smacking people with your flashlight, like having a melee attack with that flashlight. Just walking up to a demon and just like bumping them in the head. Okay, there's maybe it's up there. Let's go check it out. I'm not seeing it. It might be on the other side over there. You see anything? Wait, maybe it's over there. Nope. Am I missing something? Let's see. Let's try to go through here. It's still red, so I don't know if I'll be... Oh, there we go. Turn green. All right. Have I been in this room before? I don't think so. Wait, so this is where we started. Okay. Again, I got turned around a little bit. But yeah, just adding that flashlight. I like it. I like it a lot. Darkest Depths is actually dark. Who'da thunk it? Okay. I think I gotta go this way. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Some big dudes. Oh god, that scared me a little bit. I mean, look at those glowing eyes. This just looks good. Turn off the light. Turn on the light. Again, adding that kick. Well, that was kind of cool. That's a nice kill animation there. Now, if these little orb things glowed a little bit more, that'd be nice too. Because then those would kind of illuminate the room as well. I mean, just make everything. Just make everything glow, man. Just make the stairs have some illumination. Okay, maybe not everything. But like more torches on the walls, maybe in the corners, I don't know, like just more crystals that illuminate the floor, just things so you can kind of see in the distance, but you're like, what is that glowing? I'm going to go investigate, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, and then have like the orbs illuminate as well, because then they would cast cool shadows. Put more of these things, like more ceiling chandeliers, like maybe one in the corner over there. I mean, I'm just nitpicking here. I'm just throwing out ideas, but I like when objects in a room kind of help illuminate the room instead of just the whole room, you know, being well lit. I like the lighting to make sense. Like if there's a light and there's not a light over here, then obviously that corner is going to be darker than the area under the light. And, you know, just kind of using those in the level to kind of create a mood, if that makes sense. And then obviously the door, there's a light there, so that around the door is brighter. You know what I'm saying? Like use the lights to help illuminate the level instead of just having like, you know, a set brightness for everything. But again, the flashlight does help, because even if some parts of the level are not illuminated by these cool looking glowy things, you can still check it out with the light. And that's really why I wanted flashlight to begin with, is because you got these cool filters, but some parts of levels are just a little bit too dark. But now you got that option. All right. And again, it would be kind of cool if there were like alternate routes within the level. Like if there was a door here, you kind of go through it and it would wrap around in the same room, but then it would like pop out of here. And just kind of bottlenecks and stuff where you could kind of like go through with your flashlight and, you know, kind of tight corridors instead of everything being so wide open. Having some kind of just tight corridors where enemies could kind of rush you and kind of bottleneck you. I think that would add a lot to the game. Let's go through here though. Oh boy. Again, I'm not entirely sure what these crystals do. I don't know if enemies will just keep spawning in these rooms, because you can't take those out as far as I'm aware. And I've killed all of the obelisks. So if I take out these guys, I want to see if any more enemies spawn. Difficulty has increased a little bit. What do we got? Hit points have increased, but my damage has also gone down. Okay. It looks like these things are just for show as far as I could tell. It would be nice if those glowed too, like if they let off some illumination. I guess maybe they kind of do. Like I guess they let off a little bit. Okay, so yeah, alright. They let off a little bit of light. But again, then you got these smaller crystals. I don't know where they went. The small crystals, I really hope those will eventually let off some light too. Let's see how cool, look how cool that looks. I mean, look, got the light there, a little bit of glowiness. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, we got a big boss here. Turn on my light again. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy boy. Excuse me. And I'm dead. Alright, let's go back to the main menu. But there you go, guys. That is the first kind of sneak peek at the flashlight mode. The dark mode. I think that's what it's called. I mean, there is a filter called Perfect Dark, which is this one, which is super dark. So you're definitely going to want to use your flashlight with that, but then you can use your flashlight with all the other filters as well. And I think that just really helps, because some of the filters look cool, but then some parts of the level were just a little bit too dark. And I'm like, well, I like the way the filter looks, but at the same time, I want to see what I'm doing. So I would kind of avoid those filters. But now that you got the flashlight, you can pick whatever filter you want. And if it's a little bit too dark in a corner, just pop it on and boom, you're good to go. So I like that. Again, still a work in progress. He prototyped this really quick, but you know, for as fast as he put this out, it looks pretty good. Obviously, there's always room for improvement, but looking forward to having a lot more, you know, glowy things in the level. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because I mean, just look how cool it looks. Like, because you can see it from a distance. Even if your flashlight isn't on, you're like, oh, there's something glowing. Better check it out. And you're like, what am I walking on? Better turn my flashlight. And these could be glowing too. So it's a cool way to illuminate the area, but at the same time still add some mystery. And then you got the flashlight, so you're not completely blind, but it still adds that kind of eerie atmosphere to it. You know what I'm saying? That eerie vibe. And then if you don't want to have that eerie vibe, you just simply go and you just change the filter to something bright. You know? Like this one, for example. You don't need the flashlight at all, but you still have that option. Like the flashlight's on right now, but you can't tell. I mean, it glows a little bit, but yeah, you got the options now, guys. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Until next time, my name is Adam, and remember, keep calm and game on. Toodles! So cool. Laters!